Hi, Nick.
Hi.
Hi, welcome to Crazy Flush. This is a game thing where we play video game stuff and watch. I just basically watch Nick play King's Quest 6. That's it. Bye. I'm kidding. Anyway, tonight we're going to be playing King's Quest 6, which is a game that we have been trying to play. And the last time we left off, we were in a catacomb. And then a bunch of winged bros who work out at the gym way too much came down and said, if you ever come back up here, we're gonna slit your throat or something to that effect, which was very, very aggressive, and I don't agree with it. So this game is very violent. So if you are someone who is like, I really don't like violence, well, this game is like, this is more violent than Doom. Like, this is the most violent game I think we've ever played on the stream. Wouldn't you agree?
Sure.
Anyway, yeah, we're just gonna hang out and we're gonna try to figure this out. I looked a little bit into the game and I realized, man, we are so lost and have missed so many things because I basically tell Nick what to do and then he's like, oh, okay, this seems fine, and then I'm like, oh crap, I've been steering Nick in the wrong direction. Oops, sorry. My fault. Yeah, well, we'll get to it. So we will.
What did I call it earlier? Replayability, replay incentives, something like that. Anyways.
Yeah, incentive to play it again. So let's go ahead and shut that down. Bring this back up. Bring. Oh, you hear that? That's the sound of seagulls. All right.
Okay, so we need to go back up and go back into the catacombs, correct?
Yes.
And see if we can
Boom, boom.
get away with that without dying.
Mm-hmm. Well, I know where to go. Somebody had drone? Someone has drawn in a map, and I looked at it, and I was like, oh. So I'm going to go off my memory. Let's see how good my memory is. Hey.
Alexander arrives at the top of the cliffs, somewhat winded after his long but uneventful climb.
All right, let's go into the...
Was there something over here?
Let's save it on a separate slot and see what we can pick up over there. Yeah, save's over there. We're going to save it. Let's put it on Nick 2.
Okay.
There we go. Yeah, let's go take a look at that. Yeah.
Black berries grow only at the top of the bush, as though straining towards the sun.
All right, look through the cave. What about the cave?
There's a natural opening in the rock near the nightshade bush.
Well, put your hand in it. Yeah, there you go.
Alexander crawls through the small opening in the rock.
Let's see what happens. This doesn't look bad.
Alexander finds himself in a dark cave.
Ooh. We didn't see this part. Okay, we need a tinderbox before you walk forward, slip, and break your neck. I played Shadowgate. I know what's gonna happen.
Alexander takes the candle from his tinderbox.
How you doing,
and
man?
uses
It's good
the
to see
flint
ya.
in the box to light it.
Hey, Biddy.
It's Biddy7 VIP. All right, that didn't light anything up. Okay. Hopefully Alexander knows where he's going. Oh, another hole. Yeah, let's go into the hole. Well, you gotta put your hand on it, I think.
Alexander feels his pockets.
You gotta move him out of the way and then click on it. Oh, yeah.
Alexander crawls through the opening in the rock.
Nice. Oh, and he puts the torch out. That seems counterproductive.
The lighting in this part of the cave is better. Alexander extinguishes the candle's flame and places it back in his pack.
All right, let's look at that opening over there before we...
A natural window-like opening in the rock provides a view to the outside world. A peppermint plant grows on the window's ledge.
We're going to need that. Let's take that. Because we know a certain somebody. Look at these boys and their very jolly
Alexander
cooperation.
takes a few leaves from the plant. As he does so, a strong smell of peppermint is released. Ah!
Thank you, Mr.
Alexander is standing in a second room of the cave. A natural window to the outside world provides a little more light here, and even helps clear the musty smell.
We're gonna try to do cooperation. I've been leading Nick in the wrong way because
There's no going that direction.
Whoa, okay,
Okay.
Mr. Narrator. Jeez, you can't go that way.
Alexander crawls back into the first room of the cave.
I looked this voice actor up and I forgot his name.
Alexander can't see a thing.
So yeah, put your torch back on. But I looked this voice actor up and he's done a lot of narration.
Alexander takes...
This guy's got a very... don't click on the plant. That's a bad idea.
Alexander sees nothing to do with the...
You're a pixel too far. There you go.
You were saying don't click on the plane. I was trying to avoid clicking on the
Alexander
plane.
crawls back through the passage to the top of the cliffs.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought this was America. It is. It is. Well,
Okay.
we are anyway.
So do we go through the main doors then?
Fuck yeah, let's do it.
Alexander has...
Yeah, let's save the game first before I get you killed. Yeah, there you go. Now we're gonna walk into a cave. Cause that's a fun thing.
Okay.
Okay, so we're gonna go up and we're gonna go across that you know the rose thing?
Yeah.
We're gonna cross that.
Okay.
Yes. Alexander forgot his keys to his 1991. What's a good car? He had a 91 Acura Integra. He's into the street modding thing, you know. That's the first car that came to my mind was the Integra.
Okay.
Do you remember the pattern?
So it was Rose.
Let's save it before you make a mistake and die.
Okay. Rose.
Oh wait, you can just cross.
Oh, can I?
Yeah, I think so. Let's give it a shot. You saved it. Yeah, cool. All right. Well, you gotta click further in. So we're gonna go all the way up north until you
Okay.
have to make a left turn. Like until you have no choice but to take a left turn.
Okay.
Oh man. There's a lot of stuff here. So I've been thinking about doing this thing where me, you, and Kevin play Quest for Glory. And I told you this.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
But basically the way it would work is in Quest for Glory, and there's a thing on the skull.
Alexander finds 2 coins on the skeleton's eyes. He takes the old coins.
There you go. Now you just
Okay.
leave. You go back the way you came.
Okay.
But so we're gonna play Quest for Glory, and what I'd like to do is have each one of us pick a different class, because the game is class-based. So there's 3 classes. You've got fighter, magic user, and a thief, and it's point and click like this, but it's got RPG stats. And each playthrough is different for your class. So and there's combat too. So we'll I would think it'd be kind of cool if like you 2 pick a class and then I pick whichever's left, because I think I played pretty much all 3 classes at this point, and we just play through it, and then I combine it through editing magic and make it look like one playthrough but with many different classes, because they all kind of do, like, they all follow the same plot.
Yeah, you were saying they all follow the same storyline. It's just...
Yeah, so like there'll be like a thief storyline, so like defeating the last boss will actually be different for the thief than it will be for the fighter and for the mage. So those will be different, but like things like, oh, you need to go to Baba Yaga's hut, everyone's got to do that. It's pretty straightforward. Baba Yaga being the boogeyman in Russian folklore, and a very mean lady in Quest for Glory 4. She has an amazing
Okay, head down.
well, let's save it first. Also, you might want to go into the Minotaurs thing, because I thought there was like a blue thing hanging up there, and I was wondering if you have to take that. Let's find out. See, like there's that blue thing, and I was like, is that an item? Can you take that?
A monstrous altar towers in one corner of the room. Alexander doesn't want to touch the hideous altar.
Fine, be that way. I just assumed because it was shiny. I see shiny things, I want to take them. Alright, that's just how I am in a point-and-click game. I mean, that's fair, right?
Heading down.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think that'll be good. Alright, fucking take your time, Alex. Jesus.
Alexander climbs carefully down the long face of the logic cliffs.
Oh, good. He doesn't make you do it. Oh, now he does. He's like, yeah, you have to click the rest of the way. Oh man, could you imagine if he fell, broke his ankles or whatever, and he can't stand anymore?
Alexander climbs carefully down the long face of
Then
the
the
logic
tide
cliffs.
comes in. Oh man, that's horrible.
So mapping?
Yeah, we've got 2 funeral
Alexander pulls out his magic map.
There's an island to the right, I think. Yeah.
Isle of the Mist.
Hell yeah, let's go there.
Are we going there now?
Fuck yeah, we're going there. Let's
Okay.
do it.
Alexander feels a strange pulling sensation.
Because I believe this was the one that you said we can only go to once.
Oh, we can come back here. We will come back here. I just don't want to do it again right now. All right, so let's save. We're in the Island of the Mists, and so we come here looking for stuff
From the
to take.
northeast come the sounds of mysterious drums and chanting.
Well, let's go check it out. To the northeast. That's west, Nick. Come on, cardinal directions. Let's do this.
Alexander is frozen at the spectacle before him. Robed figures are gathered around a bonfire. Some mystical ceremony is taking place, but as to its purpose, Alexander has no clue.
Oh, awesome.
Brothers, look!
Hey, guys.
Uh-oh. Alexander's been seen.
I'm just coming to the barbecue. I brought some...
This must be the foreigner we were warned about. How appropriate that he should come during our rain festival. Place him in the sacrificial cage.
Wait! I must rescue the princess!
There's an ancient druid saying, a man who would save others must first save himself.
Oh.
Alexander is pushed into the confining wicker cage.
Oh man, this is screaming the bees. Oh no, they're gonna put you over the fire. Oops.
And the cage is swung out over the bonfire.
All right, Nick, what do we got? Inventory time. Well, once he lets you.
Alexander starts to feel a little warm.
All right, can you do anything? I don't think you can.
The bottom of the cage is getting uncomfortably hot.
It won't let it. I don't think you can do this part yet. Oops.
Alexander is getting really hot. Mercifully, Alexander passes out from the heat before the first tongues of flame ignite the wicker.
Oh. Oops.
Tickets. Oh. Next.
That was a bit too hot to handle. Alexander should have been better prepared.
Don't look at me. I didn't tell you to do that. I mean, yeah, I did, but
From the northeast,
let's go to the west. Let's not go east. East is danger. West, like to the far, yeah. Keep going. Click. There you go. Ooh. What's in the fire?
from the east come the sounds of mysterious drums and chanting.
Let's take the...
A communal fire pit occupies a place of honor in the center of the little village. The fire pit, naturally enough, contains coal.
Let's take the coal.
Alexander reaches into the fire pit and takes a lump of coal.
We know some people who like coal. And there's a thingy. I see it in the top left corner. It looks like a knife
Or a
axe. It looks like an axe. Let's take their shit. They're not here.
Alexander takes the scythe.
Fuck yeah. Nothing's nailed down. We take it. All right, save your game. 'Cause we're already doing all this other stuff. Yeah, that's fine. You didn't. Yeah. This is awesome. This is basically like Space Station 13. You just walk into a room and you just start taking shit. This is awesome. Can you go in there? Are you allowed to go in there? Who cares if you're allowed to go in there? I thought that was a window, but it's just a bear's skin or something.
The doors to the tree houses are bolted, and Alexander doesn't want to intrude into the private dwellings uninvited.
But I'll just gladly steal their shit outside here. What's that?
A horned animal skull is on display in the center of the village. Based on its central location, it may perhaps serve as ceremonial protection against danger.
Okay, so... Is there anything up north? You can't go in...
There's no...
There's... Oh.
From the east come the...
Well, we're not going to go east, so we're just going to...
The way north is blocked by impenetrable forest.
Alright, well, let's get the fuck off this island then. Because
then.
we're not prepared... Well, I don't think we have water or whatever it is.
We
Well, we have that one water, but we don't have anything to put a whole fire out. Because that's like a little vial.
Yeah.
So save.
From the northeast...
Yeah, let's get the heck out of here. Let's click on that map. Let's go.
Alexander pulled...
Alright. So I said this before stream, but we have a lot of shit to do on the Isle of Wonder.
Okay.
Like a lot.
Alexander feels a strong...
Yeah. Well, now you have a scythe, which is a weapon. You didn't save it.
Okay.
All right, so let's go north.
Okay.
We have a lump of coal. We know who wants the coal, right?
Oh, true, true.
We're going to hear them complain about it. Oh, what's that on the fucking table? That wasn't there before.
There's a small bottle on the coffee table. It bears a label that reads, "Drink me."
Well, let's not drink it, but let's definitely take it because it's not nailed down and everything's fair game.
Alexander picks up the bottle.
Unless you want to save it and see what happens. I mean, this is Alice in Wonderland, and of course you have to go by the rules of if it's food or water, it doesn't matter. If it says drink me, you fucking follow it, man.
That one.
Yeah, fuck it.
Alexander decides to swallow the potion in the bottle labeled "Drink me" to see what happens.
All right.
Suddenly, his vision fades to black. His lungs become too heavy to breathe. His heartbeat slows.
What? Dude, this is nice. This is nice.
Then beats no more.
Oh, come on,
Suddenly,
just
his
die
heart
already.
takes a lurch, then beats strong.
Oh, never mind.
Wow. We found one of those, like...
His chest heaves like that of a newborn.
Oh, we're gonna need...
His vision clears, and Alexander feels fine.
Phew. For a minute there, I thought, what if someone else had seen me and thought, sounds?
Zounds! Alright, let's
okay.
restore, yeah. Let's do that. Let's pretend that didn't happen. But that's pretty sweet. You have that thing that they do in movies where they're like, we need to sneak him in, but we have to make him dead. You know? And so they make you drink this thing.
I was thinking Romeo and
Those
Juliet.
snapdragons don't
Yeah.
like
Yes.
Alexander getting so close.
Okay, fine.
Well, you gotta click the door with your finger.
Oh.
Unless you just want to kick the door open. I mean, that's the real way to do it. Evening, Raider. It's good to see you, man. Now, here they come. Get ready for the long thing. Oh, Jesus. Have you taken us?
Your Highness may as well spend her royal time contemplating something else. The lump of coal shall be sent to the Castle of the Crown under my name, and that's all there is to it.
No, it shan't.
Yes, it shall.
If the coal is sent in your name, I shall royally decree a ban on all red on this isle.
You do, and I shall royally decree that white shall be henceforth used for all mopping up of cabbage stew.
Wow.
You wouldn't dare!
They must spill that a lot.
Oh, wouldn't I?
Oh, it's you! Have you thought of any more of those brilliant ideas of yours?
Well, let's see.
Well,
I don't know. Maybe we have a fucking lump of coal. Look at this.
I found the two of you another lump of coal so that you can stop fighting over the one you have.
Oh, let me see. A lump of coal. And what a beauty it is, too. Oh, marvelous. Now we can stop fighting, sister. Your Highness can just keep the old lump of coal, and I'll take this new one.
Quite right. That settles everything.
As a token of our endless esteem and royal favor, please accept this magnificent and truly incredible spoiled egg.
Thank you. That's wonderful.
Okay.
Thanks.
Wow, all the...
Let me see that lump of coal, Your Highness.
Oh god, they're gonna keep talking.
It is a beauty, isn't it?
Why, it's bigger than my lump of coal. Let me have it immediately.
Oh, good grief.
Over my dead body, Your Highness. It's my lump of coal, and it is indeed larger and much grander. Just look at that sheen.
Wow.
I demand you exchange with me immediately.
Yeah, same. I agree. I agree, Alex. Just
Okay.
Okay. So we have a spoiled egg,
Yes,
and that's awesome.
if you say so.
It is because where else?
I'm sure some sucker out there wants a spoiled egg
you
for
never
some
know.
reason.
You never know. So if somebody wanted a lump of coal.
True. Well, but I mean, at least a lump of coal is semi-useful.
I don't know. I don't know if have you ever smelled a spoiled goose egg before?
No, I haven't.
Oh, I have. I have the unfortunate pleasure of that. Let's just go. I'm trying to remember because I only just skimmed through stuff that we missed. Let's go to the Isle of the Beast.
Okay.
There's something there we need.
Oh yeah, that was where the
The statue is. We have a
statue is,
shield.
and I have a shield now, and I think that's how we can get
Are you
through
just gonna
that.
step all over all these babies? Shit, Nick, what the fuck?
I don't control pathing in this.
Yeah, Alex just goes wherever he wants. Look at that sassy stick out there. He's a stick in the mud and a bump on the log. And you gotta wait for him to. Yeah, there you go. You find in this game, you gotta wait until you gotta.
Alexander pulls out.
Everyone's just quietly sleeping. What was that noise?
Alexander feels a strange pulling sensation.
Awesome. Yeah, that still hurts. Okay. It's still hot, steaming. Alright.
Okay. Saving, just in case this doesn't work.
Yeah, in case he just shoots straight through your shield or whatever.
And then...
Alexander decides to pass through the gate, preparing the shield just in case.
There's no just in case. We know. We've done it. It's bad.
The magic arrow completely shatters the shield. Good thing the arrow didn't hit Alexander.
Now you can just go in. Oh, wait. Can you pick those flowers?
Alexander takes a magnificent white rose from the rose hedges.
Hey, you never know when a white rose might come in handy. Maybe we can give it to...
Alexander walks forward to step onto the
bird.
gazebo.
Or the...
But the rose hedges on either side of the path, sensing an intruder's presence, reach out their vines and blend together. The path is blocked.
Okay, so whoever made this island really doesn't want you back there. What do we have?
We
Do
have a scythe.
We do. Oh. I'll learn its lesson.
Alexander wields the scythe, determined to get past the magical rose hedges. The leaves fly as Alexander tries to cut the branches faster than they can grow back together. He sees light. He's through.
Wow. Oh shit. This guy's like, did you just fucking cut my rope?
Who dares enter Beast's garden?
My name is Alexander. I didn't mean to disturb your private garden.
No. And yet, monsieur, you could hardly have accidentally broken through the 3 enchanted traps of the Isle of the Beast.
I suppose it is simply my nature to break through enchanted traps.
You must be a prince, then. I know the nature of princes all too well. This face you see before you is hideous, is it not?
Well, for the face of a beast, it is really quite noble.
Ha! I'm glad you like it, for you will soon own one just like it. I too was once a pretty prince, caring for nothing but adventuring and rescuing fair maidens. But I rankled one too many evil hags. One dark night, I was turned into this obscenity you see before you, warped in shape and trapped on this enchanted island over 100 years ago.
Surely there is a way off this island.
Oh, surely. You broke in, did you not? And yet think, where would I go clad so eloquently as I am with this silk and this pelt? You see, my prison is also my sanctuary. You are the first to break through the barriers in lo these many years. That is, except for the druids who stole my heirloom coat of arms.
If there's any way I can help.
Help? You? I'm afraid you don't understand. The enchanted barriers were a warning and protection for you more than for me. Your prize for forcing your way past them is to join me in this dire life. By the laws of this sorcery, you are doomed to be trapped in the form of a beast. Your reward for broaching this garden is to be my slave, a slave as beastly as I am. You have only a few hours of humanity left.
But that's not possible. There must be some way to break the enchantment. Spells always have a weakness somewhere.
The enchantment you are under is tied to my own. Oh, the sorceress left me a way out. But I'm afraid it was only her final bitter joke. You see, I need only find a maiden to join me here, to share my castle, my life, willingly. Take another look at me. You can't help but admire the hag's terrible cruelty and cunning.
I shall
He
try
just
to
needs to get on
find
the right
such a
dating
maid.
apps.
For Casima's sake.
What?
Truly?
The
How
Beastly
determined
Prince.
of
He
you.
just needs to get on the right
I
dating apps.
personally
is
would
all.
not waste my last few hours as a man on an impossible errand. However, you may do as you please. I give you this token. It's my family ring, and the only heirloom I have left. If perchance you should... If you think you have found a maid...
I shall give her this ring.
Yes, she must accept it of her own free will. By doing so, she accepts me. Not that you shall find anyone, mind you. Your time is short. Count the minutes on your fingers, while your fingers you have, pretty prince. Your master will await you.
Okay. All right. Let's think about this. So we need to find a maiden now. Who's in our fucking list of people that we know are maidens?
We
have
it's the Crown Island. There's the servant girl.
we have
Cinderella, I
Cin-
believe.
the Cinderella girl. Okay. Anybody else?
I don't
that's-
think so.
Yeah. And of course she's gonna accept this life because what does she want to be yelled by her Stockholm syndrome stepmother?
Yeah. We'll save this here. On the off chance that something
This
goes
is time,
awry.
by the way.
Oh, it is?
Yes. That's what writer says.
Mm.
Nothing like a nice boiling pool of water. All right, let's take a look at this. Let's go.
Alexander pulls out his magic. Alexander feels a strange pulling.
Yeah, let's go get this lady before we end up becoming a slave. Oh, there she is. She's closer too. Let's talk to her.
The girl is too shy and fearful to talk to a stranger, especially a tall, handsome one such as Alexander.
Let's start with the flower.
Okay.
Let's fucking open up. Let's do some icebreakers here. Let's give her a flower.
Pardon me, maid. I hope you don't think me forward, but I see that you like roses. I thought you might, perhaps, like a fresh white rose.
Alexander can see the conflict in the girl's pretty face as she fights between her distrust of him and her desire for the white rose. The rose wins.
Oh, I shouldn't, sir, but it is so lovely. I've never seen a rose of white. It looks so pale and delicate. Wherever did you find one of such a color?
There are many hedges of them on the Isle of the Beast, and they grow together like magic.
Oh, truly? What an adventure that must be to see them. But I should not speak so, especially to a stranger. Thank you for the rose, though, kind sir.
All right, let's open it. Let's go hardball. Let's show her a ring. Be like, yo, hey.
Is this
Yeah.
the one?
Yeah. Because your
Or
family.
because our ring we gave to the...
Yeah, Cosima.
Alexander has a thought about the serving girl. He decides to bring up the subject of Beast with her.
Let me tell you about the place where the white roses grow. The Isle of the Beast is an enchanted place. There's a path running through a deep forest. The path crosses 3 magic blockades, set to keep all visitors away. At the center lives a tremendous beast.
Really? Magic blockades? How exciting! What kind of a beast? Is it very terrifying and ferocious?
It is a beast that walks on 2 legs and dresses like a prince. It speaks with the voice of a man.
A beast that talks and wears clothes? How is that possible? Is the beast magic too?
Not magical, enchanted. Beast was once a prince, but a witch trapped him in the form of a beast and set him on the island. There he lives in a castle in the midst of a maze.
How terrible! Imagine how lonely he must be.
It is a very lonely prospect, isn't it? Oh, I have met him, you see. He is indeed ferocious, but who would not be?
He really exists? Oh, how it breaks my heart. If I could, I would tend to such a beast. Such a beast might find comfort in a kind face. Do you not think it so?
Oh, I think it's so. I very much think it's so. You would not be afraid of him?
Afraid? Maybe at first. But how silly of me to speak so. The roses in this little yard are the only magic I will ever see.
I could take you there. In fact, I would owe you my life if you would go. If you truly wish to go.
You are serious? I could leave here? Oh, I have always dreamt of leaving. But to actually go... This is the only home I have ever known.
Home is a hard place to leave, even if you're unhappy there.
But I will go. If I can help him. I must go.
Well, there you go, Nick. Hooked it up. He's a matchmaker. Oh.
Is there nothing you wish to take with you?
There is nothing.
Then take this ring. It is his. He will be pleased if you would wear it.
Why, it's the most beautiful thing I have ever seen. Thank you kindly, sir.
Beauty! Where do you think you're going?
To a place where roses grow, and to someone who truly needs me.
Oh, that was fast. She's like, all right, well, have a good one.
I see you wear my ring. You willingly agreed to spend your life here with me? Do you know what that means?
Yes, my lord, I do. I have been touched by your story.
Pity alone need not sentence you to endure this face.
Oh, but it is a gentle face, and kind.
You look at me so sweetly and are not repulsed. Oh, by the light of your eyes, my spirit soars. The enchantment! It is broken!
I am pleased to have served you, my lord. Do you still wish me to stay?
What? Speak not such nonsense, Beauty. Do you think that I learned nothing of true love during my time here? You are my queen.
Whoa, that was fast.
Oh, my clothes! This gown!
How well it suits your noble heart.
Uh-oh.
What's there a muskrat?
Alexander,
Did you
how
see
can I
the
ever repay you?
eye glint?
I have
Yeah.
nothing to
That'd
offer
be-
except my gratitude. But please, take these old clothes. Perhaps you'll find someone in need during your travels.
You have already repaid me by your example of courage, Beauty. And by your friendship, I hope.
You will always have our friendship and loyalty, Prince Alexander. But from a fellow adventurer, take some advice. If you find your true love, protect her with your life. Fear all beasts without the redeeming humanity of love. And to aid you, accept my mirror. Now that my life is no longer hung in false shadows, I have no need for it. Give it to someone with nothing to fear from the truth it reveals.
Thank you. I wish you both well.
Come, Beauty.
Wow,
Let me take you home.
not bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, you get out of here, little muskrat. Or weasel. Or, well, wait, Nick. Hold on. Go back. There you go. Now do it. You gotta wait for the crown. Yeah. So here's the thing. If you would do this, I think they've modded this, but if you did this back in the day, this game would crash when you reload it.
Oh,
That's why I'm like, whoa, wait for the loading thing.
okay.
It didn't typically do that, but I've always had problems with that. You have to click all the way down. Yeah. Hey, man. Nice work. Maybe it's me, but I think the Beast's form is the better one. No, I agree. I think the powdered wig. I was like, oh, no, go back. Fucking revert. This is not an up. This is a downgrade. All right.
Okay. Where to now?
Alexander pulls out his magic map.
We've got a mirror. We've got some old clothes.
Let's go to the Isle of the Crown and
Alexander feels a strange pulling.
excuse me. Let's remember, like, I skimmed past it, but I remember something about like showing that potion to the guy who sells stuff, the merchant.
Okay.
That drink me
Pawn
potion.
shop owner.
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, let's do that
Nope.
after. Well,
Sure.
Yes.
Okay.
Because I remember something about.
Old lamps for new.
I remember something about that. You had to pick the right one.
Good day, Prince Alexander.
Talk. Just give it to him. Just.
Yeah, go. Just show it to him. The drink me bottle. Yeah.
Would you be interested in making a trade for this, merchant?
I think not. I do not have much call for that item these days.
Okay. What else we have?
We've got old clothes. We've got the tinder box. We could trade back. We have... I don't remember what that is.
The small vial contains the Oracle's sacred water.
Nope.
The water has a
mirror.
crystalline appearance.
I feel like the mirror is going to be more useful for us, though.
Yeah. Well, let's, Well, here's the thing. We trade the lamp. We have to get the right one. I remember that from when I was a kid, but I don't know which one's the right one. And I have a feeling it has something to do with that genie. Do you know what the genie's lamp looks like? Because I don't. We're talking like, the last time I played this game was like 1997. Maybe 98, somewhere in there. Okay. No. No is the answer. Well then. Well, we haven't done much on the Isle of the Wonder because we still have that bookworm guy.
Yep.
And other stuff that happens. You know?
Okay.
You know, right?
Stuff and things.
Stuff and things that happen all the time when you're an adventuring young man. What do we have in our inventory? Let's go through the inventory here.
So we've got a map. We've got a very boring book. We've got Beauty's old robes. We've got the coins that I imagine is going to come in for later.
Let's take a look at those coins.
The 2 coins from the skeleton in the catacombs are extremely old and corroded.
We've got a dagger?
The small dagger is a gift from Lady Celeste. Its handle is decorated with precious gems set in a delicate feminine style.
A spoiled egg, a skull, feather, the stinky flower, black hair, the old lamp, the vial of the oracle water, the enchanted mirror, the peppermint, the drink me potion, the rabbit's foot, the ribbon. No, that's the vial of the oracle water. What was that?
The glass bottle is full of milk. How strange for a plant to produce not only milk, but a container to go with it.
Okay. That's that. So we have milk, then that's the oracle water. We have a scythe, a tinderbox. Tomato? Rotten tomato.
So I'm looking at like people we can talk to.
Without
like looking at like what we can actually what to do. There's actually a creature on the island of the beast that we can talk to. Something called the strange literary creature. So it's
on the Isle of Beast?
Yeah, it says it's there. I don't know where it's at.
Okay, well. I guess we can head back to Isle of Beast then. Oh, wait, I need to click on it with this.
You need to open it with your hand.
And you say we don't want to talk to him for right now until we figure out something.
Yeah, I don't know what the I have no clue what the correct lamp was because we picked the wrong one.
Old lamps for new.
That'll be bad.
Old lamps for new.
Jeez. All right, man. We got it. Yeah, let's save it and then
I'm kind of curious.
Good day, peddler.
Good day, sir. If you would like to get one of my fine new lamps, I'll need an old lamp in trade.
Isn't it a rather bad business? Taking old lamps and giving new lamps in exchange?
Well, there's always a chance that I'll find a genie. If I had a genie, I'd be richer than a king. Besides, there's always a roaring business in antique luminaries.
So go back in the pawn shop. We're gonna do a little bit of theater here.
Okay.
Let's go click on the door with your hand. You gotta stop kicking doors down, Nick.
I'm sorry, I played Munchkin too much.
Good day, Prince Alexander.
The guy in the black robe's gone. Can you restore your game? Reload it. Yeah. I think it was Nick 1.
Well, that was just after I went outside. So I don't know if he's going to be there or not.
Okay, well, let's go in.
Good day,
All right.
Prince Alexander.
Go back out. And you can click past dialogue when they do that.
Okay. Go back in.
Yeah. Let's see if he's in there.
Good day.
Let's go to the Isle of the Beast and then
Okay.
come back here. Yeah, I know. I know what you're talking about. The one on the desk, and I'm like, I can't picture it in my mind now because it was like weeks ago.
Yes.
Because that's the first thing I was thinking of, which is like, which one was on the desk, and I was like, oh man. And I remember seeing it, and I'm like, damn it.
Alexander
And Nick has an amazing memory, and I don't think.
But like you said, it was like literally weeks, if not a whole month ago at this point.
So let's go to the Isle of the Beast.
Alexander feels a strange pulling sensation.
No. Go to the next area.
The fawn is too busy.
Okay. Well, it was worth a shot.
Okay, it's not here. It's like a creature. It would be hanging from a tree. All right, you can leave this.
Oh, just
Yeah, that's it. It would be in one of these two scenes here. It's not going to be over here.
okay.
All right.
Oops. Don't go into the water.
Yeah, it's a quick way.
Alexander pulls.
Okay.
Let's go back to the Isle of Crown. Let's go inside the store.
Okay.
Let's go shopping.
Alexander feels.
All right. All right. Let's see if that guy is in there. No.
Good day, Prince Alexander.
Next.
What?
What are we? Where are we going now then?
No. Well, that was the thing. I was just hoping we can figure it out. Oh, we're okay. We're in a bad place. There are things we could do to make it better, but I don't know if we can. You made this worse, Nick. What did you do?
I'm sorry.
Let's we need there's a book inside the bookstore apparently.
Different than the one we already got?
Yeah, and I don't know if we just never found it.
Hello. I will be right up. Now, what can I do for you?
Just click on bookshelves and see what you can find.
Alexander isn't interested in the cookbooks on that shelf. He's had an aversion to cooking ever since he experimented with a certain cookie recipe involving cat hair and fish oil.
What?
Why? No, just...
No.
Alexander is not interested in those self-help books.
All right, let's try the shelf on the far right then.
Alexander... Thinking of Cosima, Alexander decides to leaf through one of the volumes of love poetry. He reads, "Thy hair, thy lips, thy beauteous face, and all thy studied female grace have won for thee anon a place within this broken breast." Not bad. And another. "Upon the shore the lilies bend, untouched by worldly care, where shadow they her earthly bed, oh, that she were not there." Yikes. And another. "What was it when I looked at you? What power has chained me through and through, and binds my heart with links so tight I cannot live without the sight of you? What nameless thing has captured me, and made me powerless to flee? What thing is it without a name, that brings my mind e'er back the same to thee? The name of love cannot apply, its commonness does not decry the haunted, hunted, painful cry that my heart makes for you, that e'er my soul eternal makes for you."
A little close to home, that one.
Alexander returns the love poem book to the shelf.
Let's try that. Oh, a page.
Alexander is not interested.
No, the piece of paper on the floor.
Alexander picks up the fallen page. It's the love poem he particularly liked. It must have fallen out of the poetry book.
I see that old volume has lost another page. You may keep it if you like, sir. I have glued the stubborn thing back in place 2 times already.
I do rather like it. Thank you, merchant.
Let's try that bookshelf on the far left. And then, if not, the one next to the fireplace.
Alexander isn't interested in the cookbooks.
Yeah, let's try that.
Right now, Alexander is too involved with the journey he's on to take time to read about the journeys of others.
Yeah, let's look at the kids' bookshelf.
Alexander is a little old for those children's books.
Is there anything on top of the bookshelf?
The window doesn't open.
Alright, well, that's a...
Alexander doesn't need the bookshop chandelier.
What about the book on the counter?
This one?
No,
or...
the one on his counter.
How much for that book on the counter, merchant?
It is a fine book, is it not? I obtained it from the estate of the one and only magician this kingdom has ever had. Poofed himself into an aardvark in the end, or so I heard. I never found the spells all that useful myself, but then I lead a boring life. I tell you what, if you can find another rare book, something a bit more marketable, I might be willing to exchange the spell book for it.
All right. No, we tried talking to him, and he told us to go die, basically. Talking about the caterpillar. Well, he was just like, don't touch my shit.
But maybe now he might be more willing? We'll see.
Let's check out the pawn shop again. See if our friend in black's hanging out there. No.
Good.
He's fucked off to the castle or whatever. Or he's turned himself into a mongoose and fucking hiding the thing.
There's no...
Alright, let's, yeah. Let's head to the Isle of the Beast.
Beast or
Beast.
Wonder?
Beast.
Okay.
See if that creature... Alright, bird. Nice. I like how, like, your ship crashes, but nobody cares. Like, you think there'd be people, like, standing at least outside, like, hands on the hips, like, whatever would happen here? Just like, nobody
Alexander
cares.
pulls out.
So it's like, yeah, it's normal.
Alexander feels...
Alright, let's go up one screen, see if there's something there. If not, we will return to the Isle of Wonder. Nope. Alright, Isle of Wonder it is then. Let's do it.
Alexander feels a strange pulling sensation.
Yeah, let's go have a chat with Mr. Caterpillar. See if he can hook us up with some some books of rarity. Well, yeah, talk to the... It's the one in the middle.
Hello? Is anyone there in the books?
What do you think you're doing?
I'm sorry. I didn't realize these books had an owner. I'm in need of a rare book.
No owner? All books have owners, my good man. And this book owner, bookworm to you, wouldn't part with one of his books for anything.
Isn't there something I can do for you to pay for the book?
Let's see. Do you have an itinerant clause?
No. No clauses at all, I'm afraid.
As an exception, you always should.
Who? What? What? What is happening?
Don't mind oxymoron and diphthong. They're fairly limited grammatical principles, you know. Let's see. A marsh pig that does Texas?
No. I'm afraid not.
A dangling participle?
I'm fresh out.
A purple fiddle whacker?
No, I don't think so. Sorry.
An idiosyncrasy, perhaps?
Afraid not.
Ha! Then what good are you?
What's...
There's no point in using it up. Alexander is carrying, oddly enough, a sentence. It says, "Where are you going?"
I'm gonna try it.
Alexander already is a...
You gotta pick it up with the arrow. Yep. There you go.
There's no reason to...
Alright, so... That literary creature that I read about is probably what we're needing to do this part. Okay, so let's go there.
So back to Isle of Beast?
Yeah, maybe it might have spawned now. How strange. Those other two things weirded
There's
me
no
out.
reason to use... Alexander pulled...
Alright, let's go back there now.
Alexander...
Ah. Let's have a chat.
Hello, friend. Aren't you an odd-looking little fellow?
I'm not odd-looking, you are.
Oh,
we found Yoda.
I'm sorry. I didn't realize you could speak.
Speak not. Funny is, speech I am and nothing but.
Talk to him again.
You speak strangely, friend.
Strange, my speech is not. Eloquence I speak with.
But who are you? And why are you here?
Away I fly my home from. Lost I am therefore. Has my name too? Can you guess not? It's what I do this branch with, and the way I speak of.
Talk to him again.
If you're lost, perhaps I can take you home.
Take me home too? Think not I do. Know you I do not.
What can we offer? What do we got? What are you gonna give him words for?
Alexander holds the sentence out to the creature.
What do you...
This sentence seems in need of an ending. Perhaps you could finish it?
Where are you going? Where are you going? Know what I do? Where are you going to? Like you I do. Go I with you?
What? It's just... Oh, in his... Alright, yeah.
Well, that was certainly interesting. It looks like Alexander now has a passenger.
Okay. That was,
That's a thing.
That was enlightening.
I should probably save it. I haven't done that in a while.
Yeah. Let's go back and give, weird word creature to Bookworm. If he wants it.
Alexander pulls out his magic map.
If not, I'd say let's just give it to the druids or something.
Alexander feels a strange pulling sensation.
Excuse me.
Are you there, most venerable bookworm?
Do you have anything interesting yet?
No.
A regular abnormality?
Let me see what I have.
All right.
I found this little fellow lost on another island.
Coming home I am too.
There you are, you naughty boy. I told you not to leave the island.
Glad I am seeing you too.
A most solemn celebration.
What is happening? I don't get it. What's going on?
So, you found my dangling participle. I suppose I'll have to give you something. Let's see now. Was it a rare book you wanted?
Yes, sir.
Well, then none of these will do. They've been sitting in the sun far too long and must be well cooked by now. This one is far more rare. A delicious little tidbit.
Thanks.
Hey, now you've got the book.
Cool.
You can get that magician's spell book and poof yourself into an aardvark.
I mean, I suppose we could.
Yeah. Yeah. What is the rare book anyway? What is in it? It's not that book. 'Cause that's the boring one. Oh, there it is. The one with the letter R.
Alexander is carrying a rare book from the bookworm. The words in the binding are
That's
very
right.
faint.
Oh, gosh.
The something riddle book.
What?
I was wondering why he was talking about worried about this book sitting in the sun too long that they were cooked. It's a rare book. It's uncooked.
No, actually, that was a good joke. I like that. That was a good one.
Alexander pulls out his magic map.
Oh! Why is this a... all right, this is it. We're gonna...
Alexander feels a strange pulling sensation.
Alexander pulls his gun out of his coat. The puns. You know, sometimes puns can murder people. Like, they are deadly. You say the right pun can actually kill somebody.
Usually yourself.
Yeah, sometimes you just feel the pain. Let's get ourselves a magic book. A book of magic.
Hello. I will be right up. Now, what can I do for you?
I found this rare book, and I thought of your offer.
Very interesting. Oh, it is a wonderful riddle book. Riddles are much more marketable than spells these days. I guess people believe more in mirth than in magic. Here is the spell book you wanted, and a fair trade it is, I must say. Enjoy it.
I certainly hope so. We shall see how rusty my spellcasting truly is.
Let's take a look at it. She's got this nice book. Let's read some spells.
Alexander is carrying a book from the bookshop. The cover says, Ye Old Spell Book.
Let's open it up. Let's crack it open. You gotta actually click it on him. There you go.
Oh, shoot. I shouldn't have.
Alright, so we got the magic paint spell. Nice. One cup
River
of swamp.
Styx water. Okay.
That should be easy to get. You know where the River Styx is, right?
One black horse feather?
Well, we have one feather. I don't know if it's the black horse feather, but we have a feather.
We do have a feather.
Can we change the right click? Yeah, let's change the page. Let's go to a different page. What else we got? Make rain spell. Few drops of salt water from the sea. Okay. 1 vial of sacred water, which we have, and then falling water.
First mix salt and sacred waters in a teapot. Then add falling water. Speak incantation over teapot to enchant heat. Heat boiling to activate.
Why are you pointing at me? What is it? What's the significance?
Well, we already got trapped in over a fire once.
Oh, I see what you're thinking. I get it. All right, I'm down with that. Let's make it rain. I thought it was like, all right, that's a kind of a neat spell, but no, let's do it. Charming a creature of the night spell, a skull full of hot oak embers, a bit of sulfur, brimstone, a strand of pure-hearted maiden's hair. Well, we have a strand of hair.
We also have a skull.
Charming a creature of the night spell. All right, let's on the next page.
This is the last page.
Okay, well, all right then. All right, cool. So we have stuff.
This is the first page.
We don't have the river Styx water, so we're fresh out. We're gonna have to figure that one out.
Yeah.
All right.
How do I get out of this?
Click the walking, I guess. There you go.
Okay.
Now we have some fucking goals, man.
Okay.
Nice.
A teapot.
Do you know where to get a teapot? Tea set? Neither do I.
No.
Let's go into the pawn shop.
Actually, let's save first.
Yes.
Yeah.
But hey, look at that. We solved the bookworm thing. That was a thing that was weird.
We're making progress.
Slowly.
Good day, Prince Alexander.
Let's see. What can we take from him? What's on the desk?
I have no idea.
All right, let's trade back our tinderbox for something else. What do we got? There's like a paintbrush, a flute, and a nightingale. I think those are the only 3 left.
Would you mind if I traded this in?
Of course, Prince Alex. Please choose some.
Alexander looks close.
Well, the spell book said something about magic paint, so that's one option.
We already used the flute on the flowers. I don't know if we'd need it again, so maybe we just take the paintbrush for now.
Yeah.
I think I'd like...
Very good, Prince Alex.
Thank you.
Okay, so we'll just hold on to that for now.
Okay.
And we'll come back if we need to, but I think that might be it. Okay, so... Now what? We go to get some of that. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to look up that scene. I'm going to look up that scene so I can see.
Old lamps for new.
So I can see.
Old lamps for new.
Images. Here we go. Images.
Old lamps for new.
Ah, here we go.
Old lamps for new.
There it is. The blue one. Let's go get ourselves an old lamp.
Okay. Let's see what we can.
Old lamps for new.
Click.
Old.
Yeah. Let's throw a knife in his face and take all of them.
There's no reason to use.
You gotta click on him with it. You clicked like weirdly. No, you gotta.
Excuse me, peddler, but I have an old lamp that might interest you.
Ah, an old lamp. And what a nice traditional design, too. Take your pick of my new lamps.
All right, so it was the that
one?
yeah.
Ah, a fine choice, my son. Here is your new lamp. Good day, and I thank you, sir.
Good day.
Who's that person peeking their head out?
I don't know.
Drat, another dud.
Well, Yeah, I just looked up the cutscene that we saw like a month ago when we were playing this, just so I could see what the lamp was that we would want to get. Okay, so we have a lamp.
Ideally, we need a teapot.
A teapot? Oh man, you want everything.
I mean, there's the coffee table and
You like bought me a doorbell. Now you want me to get. Now you want me to trade you for a teapot. Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. Let's see if I can find it. The teapot. It is located in a place with stuff and things. You know where that is? Yeah, we don't need to go back here.
Okay.
I think we're good. I think we bothered the drunken man enough. Oh.
Well, you weren't giving me any ideas, so I was wandering around for lack of better anything to do.
Yeah, magic.
I mean, there's the coffee table and Isle of Wonder.
Oh, try giving that bird the poem. That's an idea we can do. I don't know if he'll take it, but, you know. We shall see. Oh, cool. We have to wait for him to do this whole...
And now we have to wait for him to walk all the way back.
No, that was a lot faster. Let's see here.
One poem.
Alexander holds out the love poem, hoping that the bird will deliver it to the same place she took the ring, in the chance that the receiver might truly be Cosima. The nightingale swoops down, grabs the love poem, and takes it towards the castle. To take the path, Alexander need...
You know what's interesting is I think there was supposed to be a cutscene, but for some reason it's not loading.
Interesting. That would be what, like, that would make sense why it did a weird thing.
It did it last time when we did that. Yeah. Oh well. We'll come back. She's gonna be like, "Damn, Alex. All right, you go." Okay.
Alexander pulls out his magic map.
We should go back, see if that bird gives us anything. Let's see if the bird does anything. Oh, look, he's back. Oh yeah, look at this. Hell yeah.
The nightingale has returned from her flight with Alexander's poem. She flutters off her branch and drops a piece of parchment at Alexander's feet.
Let's take a look.
It's a note.
Dearest Alexander, I cannot believe you are here, my friend. Please, please be careful. Abdul isn't about to let anyone interfere with his plans. Watch out for Abdul's genie, Alexander, and do not do anything rash. I am not without resources, and I will prevail if I can only find some small means of defense. Do nothing to try to get to me. You must not be endangered again for my sake. Greatly in your family's debt, Cosima.
Alexander's hand trembles as he reads the note. For the first time in his long search, he has heard her voice again, if only in writing. No words of love, only friendly concern. Friend. Is the maiden merely shy, or does she regard him only as a brother?
I don't think too much about it. Yeah, let's not stab the bird, Nick.
She needs a measure of defense. It's a feminine dagger.
Okay, fine. Let's see what happens. Let's stab the bird. Because you know that's what he's going to do. He's going to be like, what? I thought you wanted me to kill him.
The little bird couldn't do anything with something that heavy.
Okay, never mind.
I don't know. Birds can carry shit. I think
coconuts, for example.
Yeah, exactly. All right, let's head back to the Isle of Wonder, and I think we should be able to. Well, you have to go to the beach. And you said you wanted a teacup.
We need a teapot for the...
Oh, well, I read teacup. There's a teacup waiting for you there.
Okay,
That's
well,
where I don't know where it is, but it's there. That's what it says. You asked me to look where it is, and you said teapot though. Okay. I don't fucking have a teapot, Nick. I don't know what to tell you.
Alexander pulls...
Pretty sure it was a teapot. Isle of Wonder.
Alexander feels a strange pulling...
Okay. Oops. Play. It was...
Well, you need swamp goop, right?
Well, it depends on what thing we're making.
Well,
So for the magic paint spell has 1 cup of swamp ooze.
Okay.
But for the rain spell, first mix salt and sacred waters in a teapot, and then add falling water. And I have no idea what falling water is.
Oh. Falling water. Well, it's water that's falling, obviously. All right, let's go explore the Isle of Wonder. There's got to be something around here. Let's go check the garden. That's the only thing I could think of.
This is new.
A delicate china teacup is occupying the chair at the moment.
Hey, you know, sometimes you... I don't know why it's there, because it wasn't there when we were here before, but hey, you know,
I think somebody must keep coming by
Alexander
and
takes
leaving
the
things.
teacup.
Okay.
All right, let's go get some of that delicious, tasty swamp ooze that you've always been wanting. You know? You've been saying it for a while, man. I wish I had me a nice cup of swamp ooze.
What do you think you're doing?
Fuck!
You startled me. I was just getting some swamp ooze.
Well, you certainly won't get it there! That's not swamp ooze! That's swamp slime!
He's right, you know. But he could be a little nicer about telling you. He's not a very pleasant stick in the mud.
Nobody asked you! Be quiet!
Oh, the trials of being a mere bump on a log.
Let's talk to our bump on the log friend here now that he's actually talking.
Who are you?
I'm Bump on a Log, and that's my brother, Stick in the Mud. We've had this thing about each other ever since our childhood. Mom always liked me best.
She did not! That is absolutely not true!
Jesus.
He's a bit lazy, you see. He's got the only swamp ooze in the swamp right next to him. But do you think he'd move a finger to help you get some? Hardly. He'd try to brain you with it more than likely. His temper's about the only thing that ever gets a workout, and that on yours truly.
Oh, like you've moved at all in the last century! Like you're Mr. Physical Activity!
Just because I can't reach anything, he thinks he can throw gushy swamp matter at me and just say whatever he likes. If only I could turn the tables on that heckler, he might learn some respect. But as you can see, I'm a mere bump on a log, and must be content with my lot.
Oh, shut up! You couldn't hit the broadside of a barn even if you had something to throw! Just shut up!
You see how he is?
Boiled egg?
What else we got?
I mean, that's the only, other than, actual weapons.
Yeah.
Would you be interested in this? Bump on a log?
No, thank you. I have need for little. Unless it would be something to throw at my brother to teach him a lesson. Oh, but I don't think that would be quite appropriate.
What else do we have?
Skull we're gonna need.
Yeah. What's in the next inventory?
Dagger? Tomato.
Oh, yeah. All right, yeah.
Hey!
You clicked the that out of his face. Oh, yeah, that was it.
I thought this might come in handy the next time your brother starts picking on you.
Aha! Finally, old Bump on the Log's not so defenseless, is he? Hey! Hey! What are you doing there? Watch the pulp, would you? Now, Bumpy! Remember all I've given you! The only thing you've ever given me is mud! Take this! No! Not into the swamp!
Yeah, let's move out of the way, Alec.
Hey, okay, I give up. Jeez, sorry. Well, I guess it's not very pleasant having things thrown at you. I'm sorry. You mean it? Really? Brother? Brother!
Stick in the Mud and Bump on a Log, exhausted from the battle, immediately doze off into naps. Rotten Tomato, being equally lazy, decides to join them.
Wow.
So, can I teacup
I would say yes.
the use now?
Alexander fills the teacup with the swamp ooze.
Look at that. Swamp ooze. Fresh, delicious swamp ooze.
And let's save so we never have to go through that dialogue again.
That dialogue was so jarring. Stick in the Mud just yelled. I feel like I'm in an abusive relationship with them. Like, that's just wait out there with your knife in your teeth. Yeah, with Alexander's luck, he would get sunked into the mud and die. He doesn't really have good luck when it comes to just doing things that you think would be normal.
Okay.
Oh. You know that teapot?
Yes.
We gave it away.
We did.
Yeah.
When did we give it away?
We're like, hey, we need a lamp. I was sitting here looking like, what? Where is this? And then I realized, make it rain, old hunter's lamp. So let's see if he's still sitting there. Let's hope he's sitting there. Did we save it beforehand? We probably did.
But I'm saved over it.
Let's go back. Let's see if he's there. Let's take a gamble. Let's see if he's sitting there. If he's not, then we just have to fucking
Alexander
do all that shit
pulls
again.
out his
Why does it make that
Alexander
weird
feels a
noise?
strain.
He's throwing shit at his family where there's abusive relationship. I mean, what kind of family doesn't throw shit at each other? Let's be honest here. If you have a family and they haven't thrown shit at you, then are you really a family? Really? Be it a shoe, jumper cables, who knows? You're not really a family. Okay, we're gonna have to redo that. How far back are we talking here?
Well,
yeah, we're gonna have to do it. Well, that's fine. What time is it? It's 9:03. Think it's a good time to stop?
yeah.
All right. We'll redo that off stream. Oops. I keep leading Nick in the wrong direction. A can of WD-40. Yeah, you know, sometimes my uncle got a little. Well, my uncle's never thrown anything like that at me. I don't think my uncle's ever did anything. But yeah, that was King's Quest 6, and I'm like, here, I'm gonna help. Let me look up items you can find, and then we go and do it, and now we're gonna lose. But anyway, that was fun.
Yeah,
I will do the whole thing for you and get you back to where you are, and skip all that jarring dialogue in the swamp.
Okay.
Excuse me. We'll be back tomorrow. We're probably gonna do a one-off D&D campaign.
Okay.
Just one time, one thing. Quick and easy. Michael wants to set it up. We'll see. I gotta talk with him off stream to see how that's gonna work. And yeah, like I said yesterday, the Battle 2 Kid BattleTech video for May 20th is gonna be going up on May 20th, and it's pretty good. Mr. Tex talks some great BattleTech Stompy Robot stuff, so looking forward to it. Yeah, that's pretty much it. This week has been a little weird with streaming, but you know, do what we can when we can. Oh, huh?
Pretty sure that was thunder outside.
Yeah, I think it's thundering. Kevin just came downstairs like, "What did you just do?" And he like pointed at me, and I'm like, "Oh fuck." Not like somebody breaking into a car crash or something. Yeah. Apparently it's about the thunder outside. But yeah, we'll be back tomorrow probably doing a one-off D&D campaign. We did a campaign. We got pretty good. It was Minds of Fandelver.
Yes.
And then we stopped that, and we haven't gotten back to it. So we're going to do a one-off, and it should be interesting to see how Mike DMs this. But yeah, that's pretty much it.
Okay.
Yeah. Cool.
Cool.
Well, Nick, thank you so much for joining us.
Yep.
Coming all the way out here from the faraway land of Valyria.
I had to run to my grandparents in Westlake today anyways, so it worked out just as well.
That's good. All right. Well, anyway, guys, you all have a good night. Thanks for joining us, and we'll see you tomorrow for the next Courtesy Flush. Take care.
See ya.